Yeah, Surinder, welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, very good evening. So, how are the exercises going for you? Those mind exercises from Masterpiece System?
Yes, sir. I'm doing it regularly, sir.
Good. Any feedback? Any response?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling more light, more energetic, less stressful, and more confident.
Okay, that's nice. So, were you able to get that book?
Yes, I have already ordered on Amazon, sir, and it is
Okay.
arriving tomorrow.
Okay. What is the price of the book?
The price of the book is 999, sir.
999.
Yes, sir. There are many variations from starting from 500. Some are of 200 range. So the cover which showed that it includes all the principles, I have ordered that book.
Okay, fine. So, do you have any questions, or can we look forward to starting it? Because there is just another 1 minute to go.
Yes, sir. We can start the class.
Okay. So, you see, purpose of these mental exercises are to work on the mind. Mind is where the real activity takes place. But most of the times we do not realize that. We think that the activity is taking place in the world because we find cars moving in the world, we find trains moving in the world, we find planes taking off, we find people outside working, we find buildings, bridges, everything outside. So the normal tendency of a person is to think that the reality is outside, but it is not actually so. Whatever you are seeing outside, you are able to see that because of your inner powers of the mind. Because you are able to see, the eyes are used as a gate to bring in information through that power to see. Because you have the power to listen, the ears are used as gates or doors through which the sounds of the external world come in. Similarly, the nose is the gate through which you have the power of smell, and you can smell substances in the world outside. You have a tongue. The tongue has the power of taste, and you can taste food, water, and other substances outside. And you have a skin. The skin has the power of touch. Because of that touch, you can sense somebody touching you. You can sense heat or cold on the skin. So all that is happening inside you is happening because of the powers in your body, powers in your sense organ to take information inside. And that power goes to the conscious mind first. It feeds the conscious mind. And then the conscious mind feeds the subconscious mind. But where are these powers generated? Power to see, power to hear, power to taste, power to smell, power to touch. They are developed by the subconscious mind. So if there is something wrong in the programming of your subconscious mind, there will be something wrong, something inappropriate, something incorrect in your perceiving the world outside, in your taking information from the world outside. And that misperceived wrong information which you take from the world outside will again be a part of the subconscious mind, will again become a memory of your inner mind and create further complications. Therefore, it is very important that the mind is kept as clean, as pure, as simple and beautiful as possible. So once when this mind is kept neat, clean, and beautiful, this is the inner lab in which you create ideas, you create thoughts, you create your imagination, you work on your memories, you work with the knowledge which you have picked up, and you manifest things which you desire. So it is very important that this lab, this workplace should be neat and clean, should be an enjoyable place, a fun place to work. So we need to work on the mind. We need to know what exercises to do in the mind so that we have the right kind of mind, the right environment inside the mind, which can create more and more for us, which can create more and more happiness, more and more harmony, more prosperity, more and more health, more and more name and fame for us. which can give us loving relationships, which can make us a big man in society, which can help us contribute and be compassionate to the needs of the poor, which can make us a man who is good at donating, giving charity to the poor, a man who is truly educated in the mind by right thoughts, right behavior. So that is why it is very critical to have a neat, clean, beautiful mind. Now, in today's exercise, we will go further into this mind work, mind exercise. Now, here he says that go back to the same place, go back to the same room, go back to the same chair or the same posture where you were doing your exercises earlier. Why is he saying that? Because when you go back to the same environment, same location, same seat, same posture, you automatically become calm. You automatically become composed. The mind becomes restful. That is why it is important that these exercises are preferably done in the same place, same posture. And you can even keep the light setting same. You can keep the door closed. People don't disturb you. You wear comfortable clothes. Your clothes don't disturb you. And you are able to sit in a steady posture so that there's no movement of the body while you're working on the mind, while you are doing some mental exercise. The body does not cause a disturbance or hindrance. It's very, very important. So now let's look at the exercise in detail. He says, mentally, choose a place with which you have pleasant associations, which has given you happy feelings in the past, joyful emotions in the past, and you make a complete picture of it, visualize it, see it as completely as you can. You see the buildings, see the grounds there, the trees. You might be there with some friends earlier, so imagine your friends there again. You might have spoken to somebody on the street or in the park or in a building. So imagine that association. Think of everything complete, which gives you that complete sense of happiness, joy, and pleasantness. So he says what will happen is initially you will face a difficulty in visualizing this because you have never done it before. You're not in the habit of doing. So he wants us to develop this habit. So he says initially what will happen, different thoughts will come. You might remember your office, you might remember your factory, you might remember your car, you might remember 100 things under the sun, except what you are supposed to concentrate upon. But do not be discouraged by that random thoughts, different thoughts which are coming. Again, come back to that pleasant, pleasant feeling, pleasant association, giving place where which you had thought of. Again, think of a complete picture of that place. See the buildings again, see the ground, see the trees, see your friends, see everything complete there. And be persistent in seeing it. Because persistence means you have to keep on looking at it again and again till you develop a habit of being able to see such other places also which have pleasant associations in the future. And you're able to see them straight away without wastage of time. And you're able to see them completely without fail. So that you're able to generate those pleasant, happy, joyful feelings. Now, this is important. He's saying you are going to learn visualization. You are going to learn bringing back a happy memory and both of them together and very fast. With practice, you will be able to recollect and bring it out from memory very, very fast. So this will help you. This will keep your mental condition, mental mind happy with good people, good memories, good associations. And you can come to this state of mind easily whenever you want. So your mind will be operating at a higher level, at a deeper level, at a profound level. Happiness is a higher level of mind. And when you are in a happy state of mind, a happy level of mind, your performance automatically shoots up. Your intellect increases. The level of intelligence which you will apply will shoot up. The creativity will be more. The feeling of happiness and joy will be there. Your knowledge taking ability will increase. It will give you more healthy thoughts. It will improve your health. It will give you more beautiful relationships. So practicing being in this state of mind is good for us. And that is what he's wanting us to do in today's exercise. So I just sort of conclude this, and then we start the exercise. Actually, we start that meditation. So be seated in that comfortable chair, be in a comfortable pose, hold it steady, close the room, dim down the lights, and recollect a pleasant setting, a pleasant association, buildings, streets, cars, people, friends, and get absorbed in that. See that picture totally, completely. If that picture goes away, do not be concerned, bring it back, hold it for a longer time. This is what we need to do for the next 15 minutes. So is that clear?
Yes, sir, it is clear, sir.
Fine. So let's start. Yeah, that's all.
Yes, sir. I'm back, sir.
Yeah, welcome. So were you able to visualize?
Yes, I was able to visualize and felt very happy, light, and joyful, peaceful. Also lost the count of time. I felt
Okay.
as if there is no past, present, or future.
Okay. So what did you
Whatever is
see
there,
actually?
it is. I was visualizing about youth where I stayed, the buildings, the parks, and field where we used to play, the
Okay.
joys, early morning walks, singing of those birds in the park.
Okay. So what do you remember very vividly?
I remember vividly the talks we usually had, casual talks with our friends.
Can you see your friend's face? Were you
Yes,
able
sir.
to see your
I can.
friend's face? Were you able to see their
Yes, sir, sure.
expressions?
Yes, I was able to recollect the expressions too, sir.
And did you remember the words they spoke?
Yes, sir.
So you see, what happens is when we are able to concentrate the mind onto one scene or one time period or one place which has
Yes, sir.
good feelings, then what happens is that we go deep into our memories and peripheral things, they disappear. The mind stops chattering and mind starts specifically speaking. Mind starts showing specific colors, specific people, expressions, words. How many years back was that? What you saw was how many years earlier memory?
Almost 30 years back
30
when I
years.
was, yes, sir, in my youth.
Okay. So people normally ask, कि आपने कल क्या खाया? And they don't remember. So here you have gone 30 years back. You're remembering faces, you're remembering people, you're remembering sentences, words, expressions, locations, a lot of things, a lot of detailing is there. And the emotion is very razor sharp, standing out. It is not a confused emotion, it is not a negative emotion. So when you start to practice this on a regular basis, you will start to go into the depths of your mind. You will start to go into the past. And with some practice, you will be able to go into past lives also. And this same exercise will help you to go into the future also. It is only the direction of seeing which is getting changed. So if you are going to form a company, you will be able to visualize clearly what will happen 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, and probably even more. So this is one ability of visualizing with clarity is what we have to practice. This is very powerful and can give you magical results in manifestation. Because when you see things very clearly, they leave a deep, fresh impression on your mind. That memory has become fresh. It has come alive with intensity. So this time the impression on your mind is deep and intense. And if you are seeing something which you want in your life, it will start coming in your life. It will start manifesting. It will start getting produced, getting created in the real world outside. So this exercise is important and one must keep on practicing it if you're looking at learning the powers of a yogi to acquire siddhis, to be able to manifest supernormal or extraordinary things in life. Okay. Any questions you have, then I can answer.
No, sir, no questions, sir.
Okay, fine. So then let's close today's session. Thank you so much, Surinder. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for the session, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. God
Thank
bless.
you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night.